Hello, my name is Dr. Syed Waqar Shah and you're watching IJS Biology. The topic of today is structure and the types of neuron. What is the neuron? The neuron is the structural and the functional unit of nervous system. So it is the structural and the functional unit of human nervous system. On the basis of structure, the neuron has four major components. The first one is cell body. The second one is dendrites. The third one is axon. And the fourth one is Schwann cells and the myelin sheath. Starting with the first one, cell body. The cell body has a granular cytoplasm with a prominent nucleus in the center. Inside the nucleus, there are the nucleolus. Beside the nucleus, there are a lot of cell organelles also present inside the cell body. These are Golgi bodies, mitochondria, rough endoplasmic reticulum, and the group of ribosomes called nasal granules. The nasal granules in the RER help in the protein synthesis. So the second part is the dendrites. These are the cytoplasmic extensions. These cytoplasmic extensions receive stimuli and they conduct stimuli toward the axon. And these dendrites also form a synapse, a connection between the two neurons. They may form a synapse with the axon of the other neuron. The third one is axon. Axon is a fibrous structure with a constant diameter, but their length may vary. They may be few millimeter or up to 1 meter. They conduct nerve potential from the cell body to the presynaptic potential. The second one, the fourth one is the neuroglial cell or glial cells. These neuroglial cell or glial cells are called Schwann cells, and these cells provide the nutrients and protection to neurons. Axons are covered by specialized cells which is called as Schwann cells. And these Schwann cells in turn covered by a fatty substance layer which is called as myelin sheath. On the basis of the presence of this myelin sheath, the neurons are of two types. Those containing myelin sheath are called myelinated neurons, and those lacking the myelin sheath are called non-myelinated neurons. We see there are some naked area over the axon. These naked areas are called node of Ranvier. On the basis of function and structure, the neurons are of three types. The first one is sensory neuron, the second one is motor neuron, and the third one is interneuron or mixed neurons or associative neurons. Sensory neurons conduct messages from receptor to the CNS. They have cell body at the end. They have cell body at the end with a short stalk. They have cell body at the end with a short stalk. They conduct messages. The second one is motor neuron or efferent neurons. They have a typical structure having a dendrite in the cell body and an axon which are covered by a Schwann cells and the myelin sheath. Motor neuron conduct messages from CNS to the effector. The third one is mixed neurons. They are inside the CNS and convey message to the various parts. Axon is comparatively thin and non-myelinated. So these are the three neurons: sensory, motor, and the mix. So it's the basic unit of your nervous system. So summarize the whole topic. The typical neuron is a structural and the functional unit of nervous system. It has cell body with the granular cytoplasm nucleus and the organelles. Dendrites, cytoplasmic extension, which form synapse with the axon of other. Axon, which is a fibrous with a constant diameter, but the size may vary from few millimeter to 1 meter length, not size, length, and they may covered by a Schwann cells or may cover and myelin sheath. And there are three types of neuron: sensory, conduct message from CNS, from receptor to CNS; mixed, analyze and prepare responses; and the motor, which bring messages from your nervous system to the effector. So this is the structure and the types of the neurons. Thank you very much for watching IJS. If you have any question, you can ask in your feedback. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.